Welcome to Watkins Glen for the run of the Cheez-it 250. On the pole for today's race is Jeff Brain, to the outside is Chris Dodd. Third will be Dan Bannon, fourth Peyton Beasley, and fifth is Derek Bouchard. Points leader Joe Sandrovich starts this race in 25th in a vulnerable position, especially since Jeff Bright's second in points is on pole. Pace car in. 16 laps around this road course side. The winner of the green flag is out. We're racing. Oh, trouble! Cole Lewis! TJ Hanley goes through the grass. Lewis up onto the track. Tyler Markle has spun. We stay green. Jeff Bright holds on to the lead. If we make it green this lap, we will look at a replay as Tyler Markle and Cole Lewis go around. And cars are spread out as they go through the bus stop. Peyton Beasley way out wide. Through the grass, comes right back up. A jump. John Gilbert in that 40 car trying to get by for fifth. As Jeff Bright leading, Dan Bannon is second. Both looking for their second win this season. Into sixth. Now through turn 7. Caution comes out. And racing back, Jeff Bright will get it. Oh, Peyton Beasley hard into the wall. Comes off it. No one hits him. Caution comes out. Look at them fanning out to get to the caution flag. It looks like the 07 Eric Heinen was involved. Cole Lewis again. Jim Mack in 2. Jim Mack, the 01. The 7 might have also been involved. We'll see what happened with all these incidents. Here's the first incident. You can see Cole Lewis right there. You can see him. He's coming down into turn 1. He's slowing down, braking. Oh, and he doesn't slow down enough and gets in the back gear. And look at TJ Hanley. Have to avoid going to the grass to avoid it. And what happened with Tyler Markle goes through the grass. He just spins it, or he just locks it up, coming back up onto the track. Let's go on board with a few drivers. Your points leader, Joe Sandrovich, saw that one. It looks like there's actually another wreck on this lap, too. Let's see this. Under braking, he really slows down to avoid Cole Lewis, because he cannot afford any wrecks. TJ Hanley had to go through the grass, but avoided Cole Lewis. Wow. He just barely avoided that one. Alright, now let's see what happened with Eric Heiden, I think, in that 07. Looked like he was involved, so he gets through. Going up through here. Oh, goodness. Alright, so cars are going through the grass. And then it looks like Eli Bright comes up and into Eric Heiden, who spins in the tunnel, gets Cole Lewis again. Oh my goodness. And that's where, oh. That's a horrible collision. Looks like that might have been what the caution was for. I don't, unless Adam hit the wall. No, he misses it. Yeah, that was probably what the caution was for. Jeff Bright let them back. I don't think we'll see pit stops. We'll stay with you those pit rows right here. Oh, here we go. They are pitting. Some stay out though. So pit strategy at Watkins Glen. It looks like Jordan Bell and Tommy Turbo stay out. The rest looks like are coming on in. Yeah, it looks like those front two stay out. I don't think anyone else will. Especially the guys that were in that wreck. Here are the pit stops. Jeff Bright first in. He's starting on pole right now. He's leading. Looks like they're taking 2 tires. That's it. 2 tire pit stop. Jeff Bright gets away. Then Dan Bannon and Derek Bouchard. It's going to be close for 4th off pit road, but I think Nat Wagner might have that one. Then Chris Dodd. Yep. But getting back to the green flag will be Jordan Bell. Going back around lap 4 at Watkins Glen. And J. Mac on 2, Eric Heiden and Cole Lewis are all out of this race. So Jordan Bell is first, stayed out. Second is Tommy Turbo, also stayed out. Third, Jeff Bright, first off pit road. Fourth is Dan Bannon, and fifth is Derek Bouchard. 6th is Nat Wagner. 7th is Chris Dodd. 8th is John Gilbert. 9th is Michael Gregory, and 10th is Kevin Bandon. So it'll be interesting to see if the front two can get going. As here they come into turn 7, the pace car will go into pit road, and we will get set for the restart. Here they come. Green flag! And that Wagner did not get going. And here they come into turn 1. Then up and through the S's. Watch as the field goes by. See if anyone late breaks maybe. Yep, Aiden Shepard. Jose Androvich ran into the back of Aiden Shepard. There's contact everywhere. They keep it green. As they go up, now they're down this long, fast straightaway and into the bus stop. Jordan Bell still leads. Tommy Turbo is still second. Then Jeff Wright is third. Tommy Turbo under attack from teammate. Car's going off. They keep it going from the looks of it. As Jeff Wright goes way wide, but keeps it on the course. They come into 6. And then turn 7. As it looks like they're keeping it green. Jordan Bell's pulled away from Tommy Turbo. Jeff Bright trying to pass Tommy. Jay Jefferson going into pit road. That's last race winner. It looks like Jose Fernandez falling. A few cars are following him on. Is that TJ Hanley in the 44? We'll see. Yes, that is TJ Hanley. So 3 cars coming down pit road. Jeff Wright trying to pass teammate Tommy Turbo through the S's. It's a bad place to pass. Wright is gonna get it done somehow. That could have been horrible. There's Gabriel Wander trying to make a pass on Kevin Bandon. Jeff Bright to second. Jordan Bell still leading with that pit strategy. The Junior Motorsports cars look like they have come prepared. At least 3 of them are. Tyler Markle not having a great day. Still in the race. Caution comes out. Oh, the 3, the 4 wreck. As these guys on pit road, that might be good for them as long as they don't go a lap down. Jordan Bell off of 7 will get the caution flag, and TJ Hanley, Jose Fernandez, and Jay Jefferson, who are on pit road, this may help them tremendously. Let's see what happened. It looks like the 4 of Colin McGovern and the 3 of Ron Arndt were in it. Colin McGovern trying to get so much out of it. It looks like Levi Jones and Colin McGovern kind of made a little contact. Colin goes out wide. He's just going to slam this wall right here. And then he comes right back up. And Ron Arndt, who's going off track, is going to have nowhere to go right here. Watch this. Yep, nowhere to go. Let's go on board with Jose Androvich. He actually saw some of that. He has a ton of damage to that 22 machine. He might lose this points lead in this race, as these road courses are always wild. Probably just glad to make it through that. Jordan Bell did lead them back. We'll see if they pit. But right now, oh, Ron Arndt, a ton of damage. Right now, TJ Hanley, Jose Fernandez, and Jay Jefferson, if the rest of them pit, they might as well just stay out because they just pitted. They might be able to play some strategy, get up to the front, as I don't know if anyone can make it from here. We'll find out, though. We'll see if they pit. If all of them pit, that's a great strategy for Jordan Bell and Tommy Turbo to stay out. They gained some track position. They're able to keep it. Tommy Turbo, of course, lost a spot, but Jeff Bright has been one of the faster cars all race long. Will they pit? Will they stay out? We're about to find out. The survey says Jordan Bell and Tommy Turbo will come down pit road. That's it. Chris Dodd pits. Alright, so it's a mixed bag right now. Cars pitting, thinking they can maybe make it. Cars pitting, hoping that they will drag people down behind them. Cars staying out, hoping to gain some track position. but Jeff Bright will take over the lead, as it looks like maybe half and half. Half will pit, half will stay out. Jordan Bell into his pit stall. Just gonna be gas only. Gas only for these guys. Interesting. So Jordan Bell and Tommy Turbo get out in the lead. TJ Hanley in that 44 will be the last car. Alright, so Jeff Bright will lead us back to the green flag. Going back here with 9 to go, and Kyle McGovern and Ron Arndt have retired from the race. There are still 35 though left. So Jeff Bright leads the race. Dan Bannon is second. Third is Derek Bouchard. Fourth is Nat Wagner, and fifth is John Gilbert. Sixth is Kevin Bannon. Seventh is John Gambit. Eighth is Gary May. Ninth is Christian Cook, and 10th is Adam Mihal. Levi Jones is 11th. 12th is Zachary Fitzwater. 13th is the 17th Aiden Shepard. 14th is Sam Jones. 15th is Eli Bright. 16th is Jay Jefferson. 17th is Jose Fernandez, and 18th last car that stayed out is TJ Hanley. So 19th on back pitted. There are 35 cars in the race, so yeah, about half and half stayed out and pitted. But Jeff Bright, your leader, as they go through 7, will be the restart. As the restart zone is in the middle of turn 7, you see Jeff Bright gonna gas it here. Green flag. And Kevin Bannon did not get a good start. The front few pull away. And again, we'll focus on turn 1 for this restart. It has always been tricky to break and not hit anyone, especially back in the pack. Tommy Turbo, an aggressive move underneath TJ Hanley, and Gabriel Wanderley spins. Griffin Lynn is around. Joe Sandrovich, others, flips. Caution comes out. And Jeff Bright has fallen. Derek Bouchard somehow gets to the lead. Dan Bandon is there. Nat Wagner. John Gilbert. The front 4 have gotten around Jeff Bright. Bright battling back underneath Gilbert. Halfway this time by, as the battle for the lead's still on. Derek Bouchard and Dan Bandon still side by side. Bouchard tries to drive it up off the corner. Can he get a run through 7? Will he be able to hold on to second is the question. Back to the line, and first is Dan Bandon. Second is Derek Bouchard, then Nat Wagner, and maybe Jeff Bright, yes. Let's see what happened as there was a flip over there in the corner. Yuki Hayashi, Griffin Lynn involved. Going down to the corner, Gabriel Wandu is going to get spun out down there by Michael Gregory. You see them. Oh, Griffin Lynn tried to avoid it. Got into Peyton Beasley. Yuki Hayashi actually gets through. Sandrovich hits him, and then Eric Wills flips him. Tyler Markle is going to avoid it. Now what happened to the 90? I saw the 90 with the tie damage. Cole Deaver maybe? No, gets it going through. Cole Deaver out in the grass. Looks like maybe the bus stop got another victim. Oh yeah, slid it sideways all the way out and is gonna hit it, right? Yep. That's a really, really tough part of the track, especially to be side by side. Now I want to see how Dan Bannon and Derek Bouchard and others got around Jeff Bright. Here they are. They just took the restart. Jeff Bright is your leader at this point. Maybe he missed turn 1 or something. He didn't get as low as he could, and that they just forced him off track. Then 3 wide going into the S's. They make contact. They're banging off each other. Jeff Bright goes into the grass, and that's what lost him the positions. Dan Bandon leads. Will they pit as they're past halfway? Obviously, tough break for a lot of these drivers. So many are going to be out. And road courses are wild. Let's just hope the Jarrett League isn't this wild. Will people pit? Will people stay out? I believe the people who pitted last time, they will probably stay out. The question will be, these people up front that stayed out, will they pit? So here they come, through 7. Who will someone pit? Will some stay out? And from the looks of it, cars staying out. They're staying out. Here comes some at the Sam Jones. TJ Hanley back on pit road. Let's go back there. Let's see if anyone else pits. Cole Deaver coming in. Yeah, so those will be the 3 cars to pit, maybe some with damage. And Dan Bandon will lead us to the green flag. Going back in 6 to go, and more cars are out. Yuki Hayashi and Griffin Lynn. 33 cars left in the race. Dan Bandon trying to hold off Derek Bouchard, who's second. Third is Nat Wagner. Fourth is Jeff Bright. And fifth is John Gilbert. Then Kevin Bandon is 6th. 7th is John Gambit. 8th is Gary May. 9th is Christian Cook. And 10th is Levi Jones. Adam Mihal's 11th. 12th is Zachary Fitzwater. 13th is Aiden Shepard. 14th is Eli Bright. And 15th is Jay Jefferson. Then Tommy Turbo 16th. 17th is Jordan Bell. 18th is Chris Dodd. 19th is Jose Fernandez. And 20th is Michael Gregory. 6 to go when we get the green flag. If a caution comes out right away, we will have another restart. Let's just hope we're done with cautions. But again, turn 1 on restarts has just been wild. So there we go. Pace car to pit road. Into the restart zone they go. Green flag back in the air. 6 to go. I really think what happens is the cars get really spread out because of where the restart zone is. And they're trying to gain as many spots as they can, getting down to 1 because they know they can outbreak people. Look at this 3 wide back here. Dan Bandon missed the corner. Derek Bouchard's going to try and take advantage. Cars flying in. Hoover, one of them. Dan Bandon, though, keeps the lead and keeps going. TJ Hanley still on pit road. Problem with that 44 cars. They have pitted so many times this race. So Dan Bandon gets out with the lead. Kevin Bandon side by side with John Gilbert. Can he take the spot? He does before they get to the bus stop. That's very, very crucial because you do not want to go side by side through here because of that wall down there. Car swinging it wider. Nat Wagner gains on Derek Bouchard and Dan Bandon. The front 3 kind of pull away from Jeff Bright just a little bit. 5 to go this time by. Their leader is Dan Bandon out ahead. Derek Bouchard looking to the outside. Hits the wall a little bit. Nat Wagner's going to try and take advantage into turn 1. He's underneath Derek Bouchard. Cars pit. Aiden Shepard is one of them. Does that mean they cannot make it on fuel? Nat Wagner clears Bouchard before they exit turn 1. It looks like now they are good. Now Derek Bouchard fighting back with Nat Wagner. They are not done. Dan Bandon trying to hold on. Bouchard takes the second spot back. Jeff Bright going to try and come up into the picture. And Kevin Bandon is lurking there in 5th. So a few cars pit. TJ Hanley coming back off pit road now, like 2 laps down, I think. And can Derek Bouchard run that 11 car down? Dan Bandon trying to hold the lead and win this race. Won earlier this season at Richmond on a last lap pass. Will that happen to him this race? He's hoping not. Into turn 6. Off of 6 into 7 now. Jeff Bright is closing in on the 3rd place Nat Wagner, who might get the wall right here. He had to let off, though. And whose lap was faster? Derek Bouchard, 109.307. And Dan Bandon was just a little bit faster. 4 to go at Watkins Glen. Can they make it on fuel? Will we end under caution? Will we have another restart? Derek Bouchard trying everything he can to close in on Dan Bandon. He's closing just a little bit. The gap that time was 0.45, 4.5 tenths. No move for 3rd. Jeff Bright holds into 4th. Nat Wagner still 3rd. Derek Bouchard trying as hard as he can. Just close in. Let's go back to a battle. We saw Tommy Turbo side by side in the bus stop. Everyone keeps it clean. Let's see what the gap is this time by coming to 3 to go. Derek Bouchard seems he can get through the corner a lot better. Look at Dan Bandon slid out wide. Bouchard's going to be on his back bumper. Oh, here they come down pit road. Barely making it in. Jeff Bright stays out. Cars pitting. That means they cannot make it. As long as no one hits the tie barriers, we're going to stay green. So half the field comes down, half stays out. Jeff Bright misses turn 1 again. Kevin Bandon onto the back bumper. And these guys right now just hoping for yellow because it will end under caution. Third, right now is Jay Jefferson. TJ Hanley moves out of the way. Tommy Turbo is 4th. Chris Dodd is 5th. Jeff Bright, I think, is going to take over the points lead this race because Sandro just had huge problems. Has been stuck back in the 20s all day, sometimes even the 30s. Through the carousel, Kevin Bandon was able to keep it a little bit lower and is now going to gain on Jeff Bright as they come down this straightaway into turn 6. Will they pit? They'll see 2 to go this time if they don't pit. If they do pit, they will still see 2 to go anyway. I think they are pitting. It looks like they're going a lot slower. Alright, here comes Jeff Bright in. Kevin Bandon will stay out. Jay Jefferson staying out. Looking for 2 in a row. Won the Coca-Cola 300 last race. 2 to go. Tommy Turbo is 3rd. Chris Dodd, I don't know if he came down or not. We'll go check. Chris Dodd stays on the track. Jordan Bell up into 5th. Look at these guys back here. These underfunded teams. Back up to the lead. Jay Jefferson is still battling with TJ Hanley in the lap car. If I were Jefferson, I would just let him go. Follow Hanley through. As Kevin Bandon, can he make it on fuel? Will he be able to coast it around if he does run out? Through the carousel for Kevin Bandon. They will see the white flag this time. Can Kevin Bandon make it around one more time? Over 2 miles to go at Watkins Glen. Is Kevin pitting? Here comes Kevin Bandon's pit road. The white flag is flying. Jay Jefferson stays on the track looking for 2 in a row. White flag one more time around Watkins Glen. Do they have enough fuel to come back around and finish it? 2nd is Tommy Turbo. 3rd is Chris Dodd. They are not out of this at all. And TJ Hanley could play a factor in this race as well. Jordan Bell is 4th. Hoover is 5th. Carl Adams is 6th. Where have these guys come from? Can Jay Jefferson make it around one more time? Will he run out of fuel? Will he hold on to win? They will come into the bus stop this time, the inner loop. TJ Hanley out ahead of Jay Jefferson, but it will not matter. Into the carousel they go. Jefferson looking for 2 in a row on the season. Through the carousel really well. They will hit turn 6 with Jefferson in the lead. Turbo in 2nd. Can he gain? From the looks of it, Jefferson's going to do it as long as he's on pit here. Jefferson through 7. Will he pit? He stays out. Jay Jefferson, 2 in a row on the season, wins the Cheez-it 250 at Watkins Glen. Wow. What an incredible pit strategy there. 2nd place, Tommy Turbo. Chris Dodd gets 3rd. Jordan Bell is 4th. Hoover rounds out your top 5. Where does Jeff Bright finish? 15th. Where's San George finish? 30th. This is all unofficial, though. As here they come across the line. Jeff Bright going to fall to 16th. 15th. He stays 15th. And where does Sandrovich come across? We're still waiting. Here comes Joe Rakowski. Cold Evers. Sandrovich coming up over the hill in 30th. I think he's going to lose the points lead there. But Jay Jefferson gets it done. Turbo, out of fuel. Chris Dodd, still under power, but Tommy Turbo is out of fuel. Jay Jefferson wins 2 in a row. Let's go to the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the Cheez-it 250 at Watkins Glen. There were 4 caution flags for only 6 laps. 6 lead changes among 5 different drivers. Jay Jefferson started 11th, brought home the winner, led 2 laps. Tommy Turbo close 2nd, 3rd Chris Dodd, 4th Jordan Bell, and 5th is Hoover. Then 6th is Carl Adams, 7th was Tyler Markle, who was around the back of the pack all day. 8th was Gabriel Wandering, 9th was Peyton Beasley, and 10th was Michael Gregory. So there's top 20. The most laps led was Dan Bannon, led 5, ended up finishing 12th, and pole sitter Jeff Bright led 4 laps, ended up finishing 15th, and Kevin Bannon led a lap, ended up 16th. And Jeff Bright's taking over the points lead after Sandro Roach finished last car in the lead lap in 30th position. You can see cars back here that were off pace in wrecks, pitted, and stuff like that. Now let's go to the point standings. Here are the point standings after 12 races. Jeff Bright takes over a slim points lead, 7 points only over Sandrovich. Tommy Turbo back into position to move up in points. He's 3rd. 4th is Peyton Beasley. 5th is Jordan Bell. 6th is Cole Deaver. 7th is Sam Jones. 8th, Chris Dodd. 9th is John Gambit. And 10th is Gabriel Wanderley. There's top 20. And Jay Jefferson, with his 2nd win this season, was 19th in points after last race. Moves up to 12th in points. 28 car awfully strong lately. Let's check the rest of the points. TJ Hanley falls down to 39th now. He was up, and after this race falls down. Tyler Markle moves up to 21st. There's Levi Shones in 28th. Not the season they wanted. Aiden Shepard down in 35th. Hoover up to 34th or 32nd after this race. So the next race will be the Pennsylvania 250 at Pocono. See you guys then.